Hi there. Let me show you how to pull a report so you can see IEPs, 504s, and ELL students in your course. Now, keep in mind this might not show all of them, but it shows all the ones who are marked as such within Genius. Here's how. I'm in my teacher account. What you're going to do is you're going to go to reports. First and foremost, you want to run a report, and what you're going to do is you're going to run what they call a PLC, or a print class list, for teachers with filters. Now here's the same list as what we used to run in OpenSys, more or less. And if you click on Run Report, it's going to show a lot of information about your students. And it does show information about all students that you've taught over the course of time. So if you've had multiple classes over multiple sessions, then you will have to filter them. But if you click on the IEP indicator, then you can see that it will actually organize the information by those who have an IEP. Same for ELL, same for 504. Now, another way you can do this is to pull the report in Excel. Here's the way I do it because it's easier that way to separate all of the other students from your list. Okay, so what you want to do when you get here is I always like to just bold the top line. So you just click on that and click on Control B. Then once you get here, if you just, once again, just Control A from that top line and click on Find and Select Filters. Sort Filter, and then hit Filter. That's going to cause these little arrows to appear. Now, once I've got these arrows in here, I can organize by certain data within those columns. And I can come over here and I can go to the course name, which will allow me to organize by most, we could say A to Z or Z to A, whichever one works out best for you. I want my most recent courses to show up at the top, so I'm going to do Z to A, and now it's going to show only my most recent courses with 2020. So you still might need to delete some stuff out. In this case, the only class I'm teaching right now is the summer 2020, so I just want to highlight all these rows, and then I'm going to delete them out. Then I'm going to scroll down to see anything from 2019 down, so I only want the 2020 Econ course. I'm going to come all the way down to the very bottom. I'm just highlighting all of these students. I'm going to right click and delete them all out. Now I've got a list that shows only the students that I currently have, which is going to make it way easier now to organize material. In a way, it's going to let me see which one of these students have IEPs, 504s, or ELL. So now if I click on the arrow and I do smallest or largest to smallest, notice it's going to show my two students with IEPs. If I do, again, largest to smallest on 504, it's going to show any students that I have with 504s. Let me just make sure. And same for ELL. So I've got one ELL student and two IEPs. Now what I want to do is I want to go and cross-check this with what's in Genius to make sure that I know that these students have their documents uploaded. So once again, I'm going to go back to the Excel sheet, and I've got this student, and this student. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to just go to students here, and I'm going to search for them. And if they have since we know that they're already labeled as ELL or IEP, you're going to see this here, but you got to check the external files to make sure the documents are uploaded. Notice that this says there are no files associated with the student. So in this case, I'm going to need to email the virtual learning coordinator, in this case, yours truly, and let him know that this student does not have documents so that I can pull that report from Enrich and then upload the most current documents. Another really important thing you must make sure is when you're looking at those documents, view them and make sure they are in date. If they are expired, then that's another example of when you need to contact me and let me upload the most recent documents for them. This process doesn't take very long, but it's definitely something we must do to make sure we're in compliance with the law. Thank you very much.